Welcome to Greenable Woodbridge. I am your host, Carolyn Ehrlich. Today's topic is buy local. And for those of you who are wondering, what does buy local have to do with sustainability? It is actually one of the core ingredients of sustainability, because sustainability is what we do today affects tomorrow. And quite frankly, if we don't buy local, if we don't shop at our local stores, they might not be there tomorrow, because we are the people who support them, just as they support us. When our football teams or our little leagues need help, it's the little stores on Main Street, on Inman Avenue, on Oak Tree Road that support us. So it's a reciprocal kind of relationship, and it is very important to the sustainability of Woodbridge. So today we're focusing on two downtowns. We have talked a lot about Woodbridge downtown. So today we're switching over to Colonia and to Oak Tree Road. First we're going to talk about Colonia downtown. And I'm very fortunate to have with me Emma Yepes Zingenball, who is with Advanced Family Chiropractics, and Councilwoman Debbie Meehan, who also happens to be the president of the Colonia business community. And they are a great organization, a very active group of people. And I'd love for you ladies to tell me about what the CBC is and how it works.
Okay. The Colonia business community started about 5 or so years ago. A bunch of the Colonia businesses came together. We're all of like mind and a genuine interest in supporting our community. We have an investment in our community. Most of us live in town as well as having our businesses in town. So we've decided to, how do we grow our businesses, and how we do that is by giving back to the community. We also grow our businesses by supporting our business-to-business contacts. If someone comes to me looking for or mentions advertising or something, I right away give them the Colonia Corner, or Colonia Natural Pharmacy if somebody wants a smaller pharmacy type of service. And we grow our businesses that way. And just buying local with the CBC, we call it buying personal. It's not just going into the store. Most of us know our customers one-on-one, and we have relationships. It's not just a customer, it's a relationship we form with the community.
You absolutely do. You get that feeling when you're in Colonia and you go to any of the stores on the street that you know the people who are in the store. It's almost like one big family. I love your concept, though, of promoting the community, and as much as, even more so than your community, promoting the businesses, which is, it's just so important, because as the people come out to be a part at your events that are supporting something, they're learning about your businesses and how active you are. And I'm sure that over these last 5 years you've seen your businesses grow because of this, and all of the businesses in CBC.
Yeah, there's a trust issue that, you know, you'd rather go to a business or a professional that has a personal recommendation. It's just more confidence is built that way.
And one of the ways that we do help each other grow is we're very, very active in the community. So when it's not half of our meetings, we talk about, all right, what are we doing next? What event are we going to hold? How are we going to help our community? And that's helped our businesses, because we've reached out to the community on a personal level. We do a lot of different events, and we try to encourage the businesses to come to these events so that this mom can meet the dentists in the area, and they have that relationship before. They're not just going into the business and they don't know that person. They've met that person at one of the events, the many events that we hold. So you get that personal feeling from.
We're encouraging a sense of community with our events that we hold. It's our home, so
we try to promote the businesses downtown as much as we can throughout Colonia.
And Inman Avenue is a very special place for many people who live in Colonia. It's very walkable. And we're trying to make it more bikeable, getting a couple of bike racks there if we can pull that off. And so it's terrific. So what are some of the events that you have done in the past?
We just recently held our 4th annual golf tournament at the Colonia Country Club, one of our members, and we raised funds for the Colonia Volunteer Fire Department and also the American Legion Blue Star Family Support Group with the I think they're the T. Nolte Post,
right.
Yeah. So we've raised funds for those two. That's one of our events. We have an upcoming turkey trot, which I think Debbie might have
made
a
it
few
very
words to
special
say.
this year.
Yeah, we've, like we said, we like to include everything. We like to include the schools in our events. Every aspect of the town, the seniors, the children, the adults, we try to bring everybody together, and it just makes the town thrive. So this year for our turkey event, it's our turkey trot. You don't really have to trot, but we're going to leave.
Or be a turkey.
Or be a turkey. You can dress, though. Whatever you want to do, we're encouraging groups to dress and, just have a whole lot of fun with it, be creative. And we're going to go down Inman Avenue. We're going to leave from School 21, 1 o'clock, and we're going to go down to the Evergreen Center.
November 14th.
November 14th is Saturday. And we're asking people to bring a can of food with them for the food banks. And we're also incorporating the Colonia Middle School this year, where they have a program for Kids for Kindness, and it's called Friday's Friends. And what they do is it's the children, the students, work with the special ed students. And the program has grown so much within the past year that it started out as one teacher that had a class, and everybody wanted to be in her class because it was such a great way to work with each other. And now it's turned into an elective. And she always says that she's like a rock star because it sells out within minutes because all the kids want to be a part of this. And it is just such a special program. And the kids that are helping the special ed kids are learning so much from each other, and it teaches tolerance and kindness. And in the future, some of these children will go on to become, this will be their job. They'll work with these children. But this year we need to raise some money for this program to keep it going, to make it stronger, to give it more avenues to expand. So we decided that we're going to try to raise some money by doing a walkathon, including in the turkey trot, and we'll have sponsor sheets, and anybody can sponsor the kids as much as they want, and the kids will walk from 21 down to our event down at the Evergreen Center in hopes to raise some money, and hopefully we'll have some of our Friday's friends and their kids that walk together down the street. So it really is a special event, and also we are it's to raise money or food for the food pantries, because at this time of year the food pantries get very low. So we'll have students from Colonia High School and Colonia Middle School sorting out our food, getting the baskets ready for Thanksgiving. And we also tied that into hay rides and pumpkin picking, and we have caricatures and face painting
and games and
snacks, and we have the senior citizens will be there doing crafts with the kids. So it's really
terrific.
It's intergenerational, it's for the businesses, and we also have a contest for the businesses. They can make a scarecrow,
and they were great last year.
They were awesome last year.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll line them up at the Evergreen Center, and it's advertising for them too, to show that they want to help the community and give back to the community. Like we said, it's when you're personal, it really makes a difference for your business.
Yeah.
Right.
And another event we have is our Colonia Business Community Tree Lighting, also in December. Similar concept, fun for the kids, a family event, pictures with Santa.
We have a camel this
We
year.
have a petting zoo with a camel, big camel.
Yeah, sheep
and the St. John Vianney Children's Choir comes and leads the caroling. We collect toys for Tots, which a lot of the Colonia Business Community members do year-round, helping support that group.
Right, and that's the first Thursday, it's the 3rd, I believe.
December 3rd.
And we start at 6 o'clock, and Santa Claus usually comes about 6:30. Thanks to the Colonia Fire Department, he comes along there, and they lift him up and they put him over the tree, and he sprinkles the magic dust and lights the tree up. And it's a really nice event. And again, we invite the businesses to come in to do crafts with the kids and that one-on-one local.
So you just said the magic word, local.
Yeah.
And, just to sum up, I think you show why buy local is important and why it works, because Colonia is all about what
we want our businesses there to thrive and do great, and we want them to stay with us forever. So
right, and as well as for the businesses support
Absolutely.
the community,
Yes.
and the community
Yes.
supports them. And you've had some wonderful causes too.
we have.
I know you don't want to go into all of them, but whenever there's a sick child or somebody, family,
Yeah.
the CBC is out there to help them and come out in an emergency.
Yeah, and the businesses really contribute. They really
Right,
care.
yeah.
They help us, and we couldn't do it without the support of the business community. And that's why it's so important that the people that live in our town support our businesses, because
Right.
they're the ones that keep us vibrant. They support our, like you said before, the football teams and the soccer teams, and we try to support as much as we can. And
Yeah.
so it's important
It is
to
important.
keep it all local.
And,
We've got a couple of minutes left, Emma. Tell us a little bit about your practice.
Okay. Advanced Family Chiropractic. I'm the owner and the only chiropractor. I've been practicing for over 20 years. I've been in Woodbridge Township, Colonia, for almost 17 years of that. I treat all ages, from babies to the seniors. We're very close with our patients. We have good trust between us. They trust me. Very scary to put your neck, your back, out there for anybody. So we have a good patient base. It's about keeping the people healthy, the whole family, from children up to the elderly. Like I said, healthy naturally. A lot of times people don't like to go towards using medicine. There's a place and time for everything, but if people want to try conservative, chiropractic has been able to help you restore your health naturally with the adjustments, just making sure that the spine with the nerves, they're all working properly, and that's takes
great.
away pain, and it does promote your health.
So the mayor asked me to give you a message.
Okay.
When we were at your office doing the commercial for the Buy Local app, afterwards he said to you, I got a little ache in my back. And you dragged him in the back and you did your magic, whatever it was. So he wanted me to tell you that he has not returned to your office, not because he didn't like what you do, but because his back has not hurt again since.
Well, that's the best personal reference I'll take.
You'll take that one. We got about a minute left, but I want you to talk about your business. Most people know you as the councilwoman, but you have a wonderful business and a newspaper that's unlike many others, but it's very special. So talk about your philosophy
a little bit.
bit.
For 12 years, and I pride myself on putting positive things in the newspaper. I don't put any negative stories in there. I'd rather show the kids in the high schools that are doing great, wonderful things that other papers don't always put in, and the seniors and the children, and just how wonderful this community is and how strong it is. The town of Colonia is like none other, and I'm proud to live there, and I'm proud to share their stories and to be their voice, and it's been great, and I could never choose any other career I'd ever want. So it's good, and I love it. So.
Terrific. Well, thank you, ladies, and thank you. And I'm sure everybody now can see why we push Buy Local, because this is really what it's all about. So we will be back in a few minutes. Thank you.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back to Greenable Woodbridge. My guest for this segment is Mahesh Shah, who is the Vice Chairman of the Indian Business Association and also owner of the Quality Auto Center, although he did say that's not as important as the fact that he's with the Indian Business Association, also known as the IBA. And Oak Tree Road is probably, without a doubt, our most successful business district. So it really is an honor to have you here to talk about what it is that's so special about Oak Tree Road. And it's not something that happened magically. It was a lot of hard work by a lot of people who really, truly invested their time and money in Woodbridge and Islin. And we're also thankful for that because we're proud to have you. And so what is it that makes Oak Tree Road so special and so distinct?
Carol, thank you very much for inviting me here. And yeah, you're right. It is a hard work of so many of us, my colleagues, and so many Indian people came, worked very hard, invested money, and built the Oak Tree Road. Unique thing about Oak Tree Road is, I think this is the only place in the whole country probably which is like almost a mile between Woodbridge and Edison, like a 1.1 mile, where almost all the businesses are Indian or Asian owned. I think Sitar Real Estate is the only one, I think. But what is unique is that people come here from Rhode Island to Northern Virginia to shop.
Right.
And reason they come is because they got so many choices. They have like 40 restaurants. They got about 45 boutique stores. They got about 40 jewelry stores. Plus they have all the ancillary services like Indian religious stuff you can buy. There is accountant, lawyer, car repair. Everything is one place. And best part is people can park the car one place and they can walk.
Right.
When they walk, they get the feeling as if they are walking in one of the street or one of the market in India, Bombay, Delhi. That's the feeling we get, especially in Islin section, because the road is not that wide. And when you walk on the sidewalk, and when you cross the road, yeah, sometimes people cross the road, but you get the real feeling that you are walking on Oak Tree Road, one of the street in India.
That is fantastic.
Right. So that's the reason, it's unique in its way.
Right, right. And, we talk about buy local, but in a way, Oak Tree Road is just the opposite. It's like buy international.
Yeah, Carol, but it's not really like that.
No?
Because still it is buy local. Because,
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, because, years ago we all, like maybe 20 years ago even, when somebody got married, they went to India to buy the clothing. They went to India to buy the dresses, the jewelry. They went to India to buy some religious stuff we use for wedding ceremony. Right. Now everything is available on Oak Tree Road. So, it's still buy local because instead of going to India, everybody comes from about 12 states to come to Oak Tree Road. So still it is buy USA,
yes,
but it's local.
It's buy US, right.
Yeah, buy USA. So it's a very, very good thing that because, these young people who are professional, most of our guys, younger people are professional. They're accountants, they're doctors, lawyers. They don't have 3 weeks to go to India and kill 3 weeks.
Right.
So that's the reason, they come on Oak Tree Road, come for 2 days, shop around, do everything, whatever they have to do, and this clothing stores, they can make custom make even. If you put something on and you say you want to change this, there is no measurement, they can use the courier to send the dress to India, get it fit and bring it back within 1 week. So this is a very, very unique thing. Similar thing can happen with the jewelry. You like some custom ring, they make a design for you, then they get it made and they bring it back. And so it's, people don't need to go to India now,
Right.
And it's because so many stores, it's very cost effective because a lot of competition, everybody's looking for a business. So,
right.
The price is almost same as India.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Now, you just said something that people come for 2 days. Does that mean they're staying overnight in our hotels?
Some of them. Or, other thing is, sometimes they stay in a hotel, but most of the time is everybody has somebody related or friend live in Woodbridge, Edison, Piscataway, this area. So generally it becomes a friends get together, family get together, and they shop and they stay in family or friends place. Because like in this area, in 10-15 miles, we got about 60,000-70,000 Indian people living. And so they know somebody.
Right. I love that we're the heart of the whole district.
Right. And, generally Indian people are like, very receptive, they don't mind people staying, that's how our culture is.
Right.
So, most of them stay in our house or, friend's place, relatives' place. But they have to come and stay for a couple of days to do all the shopping for wedding or reception or engagement or some big event or marriage
and weddings
anniversary.
in the Indian culture are quite a
big thing. Thing is it lasts generally 3 to 4 events, and the whole family buys clothing and jewelry, different one for every event. So it's like, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Right.
And they try to match the clothing with the bride and groom and, parents and sisters and brothers. So it's a quite undertaking.
Right.
And people enjoy it, and Oak Tree Road is there to support this kind of stuff.
So a big part of the business there is catering to the wedding.
Right. Wedding is a big thing because, people buy 1 dress, 2 dress, but when wedding is like is a big thing.
Right.
People could be buying like whole family is buying 1 dress, so it could be 8 to 10 dresses, and if they have 3 functions, they're buying 30 dresses.
Wow.
So it's very expensive, but listen, you work hard and make money, and if you can enjoy it, that's what you have to do.
Right. Spend it on Oak Tree Road.
Right. Yeah, that's what we do. That's all over there because this is a very unique thing. Where people can get all these choices in USA.
Yeah. And you mentioned about the families coming together and everything. One of the things that I'm so impressed with as I go by or walk on Oak Tree Road is how intergenerational it is. So it's you see the grandma walking with the children and the grandchildren and
because of education and jobs and everything, things change a little bit, but still young people like to come on Oak Tree Road. They don't come as often as a mature people come or older people come, but still they like to come on Oak Tree Road, especially when they need to buy something like a clothing or jewelry, or they want to eat food. They all come on Oak Tree Road. So when these people are mostly educated, so they have a lot of disposable income and they spend the money.
Right.
They don't ask for anything. Whatever, if they like something, they're just going to buy it.
Nice.
So it's that's what actually helping Oak Tree Road, and that's the reason we are in business.
Right.
That's good part of our business is to come from people surrounding area and outside the area.
Right.
And
you also have an appeal for non-Asians, right?
Yeah, right. The non-Asian part is, now people get word is out that, listen, if you want to buy a diamond at a good price, go on Oak Tree Road because there are some of the really upscale stores there. Then, some young girl or boy getting married, he has, friends who are, Caucasian, Black, Asian, so they like to dress because the wedding is going to happen like an Indian wedding.
Right.
So they all want to dress like Indian. So they all come and buy the clothes. Sometimes, their parents come and buy the clothes. Plus, sometimes, there are a couple of stores on Oak Tree Road where the milk is very cheap. So some people just stop in and grab the milk and just leave. Right. So, slowly we are getting more and more people. Some people like Indian food.
Right.
My
children are vegetarian.
Yeah, right.
So whenever they come, we come to some of your restaurants.
Yeah, and they like vegetarian and they like Indian food. A lot of people have developed the taste for the Indian food.
Right.
So, they all come on the Oak Tree Road because they know this is where they get the maximum choice. So, you get the choice, you got the quality, you get upscale, you fast food, everything is there. So it's a very good thing. And slowly this trend is going to grow more and more where non-Indians will come on Oak Tree Road and, shop.
Right. So you are extremely active in both the SID and the IBA, and tell us a little bit about what those organizations do.
Well, Carol, I am the vice chairman of the Indian Business Association, which started in 1981 when we had only 7 or 8 businesses on Oak Tree Road, and a lot of problem, boarded store, a lot of people sitting with on a bike, and a lot of stuff we did. But all the time, township helped us. Township was with us in trying to fix the problems, and slowly grew, and people thought that this is the good area because school system is good, transportation is good, it's very close to all the highways, New York is very close. So slowly people came and built the area. And Seed, I'm not part of the Seed, but Seed is the one which created the parking,
which was
and
crucial.
that is a crucial thing,
right.
And that's what we need more of it,
right.
Because especially weekend, no amount of parking is enough. But IBA, we are active in the community. Besides one of our flagship event is the second Sunday in August, which is the India Day Parade on Oak Tree Road, which is now known in the whole world, actually.
Yes.
Any part of India or any part where Indians live, and you ask them, hey, you know about Oak Tree Road? They say, yeah, we know about Oak Tree Road. So, and this parade attracts between 35 to 40,000 people. And it's a huge event, it's a huge undertaking, and Township and Mayor McCormick has been very supportive of it. He helps us, whatever we ask for, he gives us.
Love to do it.
And this is a very, very good thing for the community. And I think this is one of the biggest parade in state of New Jersey.
Absolutely, I think
there's
you're right.
no other parade where they get 35, 40,000 people.
Absolutely.
And we are so happy to be involved in it, and we have now young group involved with us, so it's going to grow, and it's going to get better and better with this thing. So
we have 1 minute left, and you had said that you had a dream that you wanted to share. I don't know what it is.
Right.
So
well, I have a dream, and I keep talking to Mayor all the time. My dream is to turn Oak Tree Road in Islin into Times Square of India. What it means is we need the help of state, county, and township to have better sidewalk. We need better lighting. We need some landscaping, and maybe come up with some special district so we can put the electronic signs, some signs like you see on in Times Square. Because our people will invest the money, but government needs to do their job.
We need to catch up with your
Government
dreams.
needs to do the job, means sidewalk, landscape, and the lighting is government's responsibility, sign, and I'm sure if that happens, some of the stores which are not looking good, they will spend the money and make the stores much better.
Wow.
So that's our dream.
that's a beautiful dream.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I keep telling Mayor all the time.
So he's a man that makes dreams come true.
Right.
And on that, let me
one
thank
more
you.
thing I want to say, last thing I want to say about myself, you asked the other people. So my name is Mahesh Shah. Actually, I'm a pharmacist by profession. I'm licensed in New York and New Jersey. I'm a New Jersey State Board of Pharmacy member, but I'm a diversified pharmacist. I do many, many businesses. I'm in car repair, pharmacy, hotel, real estate, and many other things I do. But thank you very much for the opportunity, and appreciate the township doing all this stuff.
And thank you for being on the show and for representing Oak Tree Road, which is our pride and joy in Woodbridge.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And thank you for watching Greenable Woodbridge and being part of the excitement and part of the change.